Hey, you. If you need motivation to do whatever it is you want to do, you really want to achieve in this life, you really want to be a part of your life, then you're not even ready. If you actually need to listen to motivational speakers ginger you or tell you something before you're like, yes, you only live once. Let me achieve this, that. Let me be serious. Then you're not ready. I was in that exact position some months ago, and I was always procrastinating my own life. I would be like, I want to achieve this thing. I want to be financially stable, buoyant, not just having the money, but first of all, knowing how money works. I want to be financially literate. But guess what now? I will just talk and finish, forget them. I will just say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to. There's always a I will. My vision board was full of I will. But let me tell you that in just 1 month of this EMBERLIANA series, I have been able to go from I will to I am invested. I just invested. I have achieved. And how did I do that? There was something miraculous that I feel like I should talk about, which is take a piece of paper, write why you don't like the life that you're living right now, or why you don't like that situation or that circumstance, why you don't like that. When you write it down on the first page, flip it over and write what you want about what you want to create. What do you like about the life that you want to create or about the thing that you want to achieve? Read all the front. Don't, while you're writing, don't read it out. When you're done, read it out slowly. Turn to the next page and read it. My dear, you will quit watching motivational speakers for life. But there's one trick I have to put you on. If you just pick up your paper and your pen or whatever and do this, it's not going to be as effective as if you did step 3. So I'm going from the back to the front like last one. So no, pause. On the back to the front, pause. I mean dirty-minded you. Okay, I mean, for you to be able to come to the place where you can write out what you don't like about what you're experiencing on the first page and what you like about what you want to experience in your life in the second page, is you need to go to step 1, which is step 3 first. The first thing you have to do, oh, my tripod leg is broken, my phone, please don't fall. The first thing you have to do is sit for 5 minutes in total silence. When I say silence, I mean go into your room or your closet, shut the door, and just you close your eyes and meditate, breathing in and out, in and out. You can set a timer for just 5 minutes, right? When your whole atmosphere is calm, for the next 5 minutes, for another 5 minutes, right? What you're gonna do is imagine that you are your spouse. Get me straight. Imagine that if you're a guy, imagine that you are your girlfriend. And I'm not talking like side chick or whatever, someone you actually love, someone you're in love with. All right? So imagine that. Imagine that you are that person. Put yourself in your partner's shoes and talk to yourself the way you talk to your partner. Talk to yourself the way you want other people to speak with you. Like, give yourself and show yourself self-compassion. That way, in that moment, you are aware of what you're doing. You're self-aware of your life. You're aware of the mistakes, the blames, the regrets, everything that you've done to yourself. You start getting flashbacks of memories, which you might even think that you have forgotten about, but you haven't. All the mistakes that you've done, all the things that you regret or you hold yourself guilty for, they start coming back to you. You start remembering them. And you know why that self-compassion is very important? Because in that moment, what I want you to do is to forgive yourself for every mistake, every error, everything that did not go right. Now you feel like it was your own influence that make it go left. Sweetie, hey you, just forgive yourself in that peaceful, calm moment. Just forgive and let that go and tell to yourself that I am made of God. I am God's image and God's likeness. I am God's daughter. I am God's son. And I was created and put within inside of me the mind of God. And God has the ability to transform and create. Therefore, since I am made in his likeness, I can transform and create. You can sit with yourself for 10 minutes, however long you want to sit with yourself. You can, I'm telling you, you could even cry. And then after that, that is when you do what I told you in the first part of this video. Write down what you don't like about what you're experiencing in your life. Because what you're experiencing is what you're experiencing. It is not your life. You are just experiencing life, right? And write that down on the first page. And on the second, write what you would love to experience. Trust me. And the step number 2 is you start acting as though you are already experiencing the life that you want. Remember the life that you envisioned for yourself before you even wrote it down. While after that meditation state, you already have in your mind, in that moment that you've been so like emotionally free with yourself, you have that life in your mind. Now, what you're gonna do for yourself, listen up, is to assume the state of the wish fulfilled. Yes. After you've meditated, you've been self-aware, you've been compassionate about yourself, you've forgiven yourself for everything that you did. You would have that life that you want to live in your mind. You would literally see it so clear and visible. Now what you're going to do is assume the state of the wish fulfilled. Act, embody, be you. You're not trying to be a better version of yourself. You're not trying to be a higher version of yourself. You are you experiencing life. If you want to keep change, I will talk about this in a separate video, like this better version of yourself and all of that. Baby, what you're going to do is assume the state of the wish fulfilled. Start living. Yes. At that moment, you start living, you start thinking, you start feeling how you would feel if you had all of that you want. And then you can go ahead to writing the piece of paper I told you about, the what you don't want, and the flip side, what you want. And this is day 29. I really hope you had some kind of value from this video. Subscribe or else I'll kiss you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.